We are living now inside the imagination of people who thought economic disparity and environmental destruction were acceptable costs for their power. It is our right and responsibility to write ourselves into the future. Adrienne Marie Brown, Emergent Strategy, Shaping Change, Changing Worlds. This is where I grew up. Screaming on the church playground, caterpillars and butterflies, yellow school bus, and hurry up, you're late for school, cars and cars and cars, the familiar turn of home, the Wendy's where I'd always get baked potatoes with chives, and butter, lots of butter. The feeling of wind on my face as I stuck it out the window of my father's truck, the cat I always would pet across the street, and the field where I once fell in love, or something more sinister than that, the walks at night, concrete cold on my feet, wondering why I was alive, the quietness, the sound of crickets and cicadas, airplanes arcing through the sky. Here, my survival depended on my silence. Smile, smile, smile. Perform, perform, perform. I loved my abusers because who else was there to love? I hated myself because who else was there to hate? To become a person, I had to leave everything I loved behind. To love myself, I had to lose everything I thought I had. Whiteness hollows the body, empties the soul, replaces feeling with thought, joy with comfort, grief with depression. I lived for years in a white man's imagination. I lived for years in the house of people whose mouths said they loved me, but whose eyes could never fully see me as human. Honorary white. One of us. What a horrible, beautiful life. We are threatening what makes the cars move, what makes the planes fly. We are threatening the white people's comfort, their very idea of happiness. For us to win, the judges will have to betray their own people, betray the government that pays their salaries, betray the cities where they were born. Namante and Nkimo, we will be jaguars, a memoir of my people. Go somewhere new. Do something new. Lose yourself in new ways. Find yourself again and again. Scream into a body of water. Become that body of water. Cry and cry and cry and grieve. 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 Become a musician. Stop being a musician because you don't actually want to be a musician and aren't really sure why you became a musician in the first place. And grieve the trees you missed from home. Grieve this new summer you learned to love. Grieve the trees you will never meet because somebody already chopped them down before you got here. Remember, you are a guest. Remember, you are always a guest. Remember, the trees have been here longer than you have. Learn how to laugh again. Not for anyone else, but just for yourself. Learn how to stop pouring your joy into places that were only ever designed to destroy you. Remember, you do not belong here. Learn that is a good thing. Read Audre Lorde. Arm yourself with your deepest feelings. Return to the home of your body you were taken from long ago. Return to the home of your ancestors you were taught to forget. Return to your mother tongue, the sacred voice of your mother, the water of the womb, the last place you remember being held. The aim of each thing which we do is to make our lives and the lives of our children richer and more possible. Audre Lorde, Uses of the Erotic. The erotic as power.